Okay, so this will be the video wherein I will show you on how to start up with your lines for your plate number 2. So as you notice, there is already a name, so just put your name there, uh, uh, or rather complete everything here, your personal details, your name, section, school, your schedule, my name, date started and date finished, and then your plate number. And by the way, just follow the spacing of the vertical lines here that I indicated in your reference drawing. So 170, 178, and 40 here. So wherein I think I mistakenly mentioned in the previous video that the space or the size of the box for the date is 100. So just follow according to this reference. Alright, so the content of your plate number 2 is this. So there are, you have, after you created the 6 boxes, you will fill in it with your different angled lines, which is arranged according to this. First box, you have the horizontal lines. This second box, vertical line, and then this one, this is a 45 degrees line, this one is 60 degrees, this one is 30, and then this one is 75. So I will show you one by one according to this arrangement on how you are going to do it. And by the way, there are indications about the spacing of the lines, like this one for example. It is indicated that the spacing of your lines would be 50, or rather 5 millimeter distance for each line. So meaning this box, which has a dimension of 100 by 100, so our height is 100, it is indicated here. So meaning it will be divided equally since this is 100. Alright, so the same thing for all of these boxes. All the lines will be, or rather will have a spacing of each lines by 5 millimeter. Okay, and regarding this one, this line, no need for you to indicate this one in your drawing. All you need to do is just draw a line. This indication is just to show you that the spacing of each line is 5 millimeters. So no need to for you to include in your drawing all of this one, even this one, and this and this. Even the angle also that I brought or indicated, no need for you to include it in your drawing. That's only for your reference on what are the angles that you're going to draw for each boxes. Alright, so again, no need for you to draw those lines. Okay, so with regards to that angled lines, I mean like this one, the reason why I put the spacing this way, it's because your spacing must always be in a perpendicular way. So like you have this angle, you have to make a 90 degrees or a perpendicular line rather to your angled line, so that your spacing or your measurement with 5 millimeter will be equally, I mean distributed exactly 5 millimeter. Because if you measure it on this line for example, if you measure it by 5 millimeter here, the spacing of your lines will not be 5 millimeter anymore. So it must, remember, it must always be perpendicular to your lines. Alright, so let us start with your first box, like this one. So this, since this is a horizontal line, all you need to do is just use your t-square. So since you have a spacing of 5 millimeter, just use your triangle for your measurement. Okay, so your measurement, either you start it from top going down, or you go downward, or from below or down you go upward. So your spacing will be 5 millimeter, something like that. Okay, and then measure it all the way so that you can fill in with your lines. So I already mentioned to you that the content of your boxes will be done in pencil. So for the 6 boxes, I already explained this in my previous video that you use ink. So this is how you're gonna do it. Just use your T-square, draw horizontal line. So it is very easy. Just slide down your T-square downward using your marking of 5 millimeter. Alright, so that's it for your first box, but you have to complete it all throughout. So I'll just show you partly so that I will not consume a longer time for this video. And then the second one will be a vertical line. So to create a perfect vertical line, all you need to do is just put your triangle on top of your T-square, which is this way. Either of your triangle will do. So like this way, draw your vertical line. So again, your spacing, as we observe, is 5 millimeters. So since your line is this way, you have to measure horizontally. So your measurement should be like this until you finish full or the whole of area of your square. So then once you locate or mark your spacing, draw your vertical lines. Okay, that way. So it will be very easy for you if you do or use your instrument properly. So that's for your vertical line. And then next box is 45 degrees. So you have already your 45 degrees triangle. Use this one to draw your lines. So since your 45 degrees is going this way, which for your final line, draw a perpendicular line, which I already mentioned earlier. Draw a perpendicular line this way for your measurement. So I indicated there that your starting point is in this corner. So the intersection of your two lines will be your starting point to measure your angled line. So you measure from this intersection 5 millimeter. So your direction of measurement will be this way and that way. Okay, then once you draw your measurements, draw your final lines. So like that. Yes, so fill in again, same as your other boxes. Make it full with your lines. Okay, proceed to the next one. This one is a 60 degrees line wherein you will use your 30 by 60 degrees triangle. So this is your 30 by 60 and your direction is this way. So draw your first line, draw a line very lightly as your startup, and then draw this line. This is a reverse 30 degrees on this direction. So from here you can use or you can draw a line. So the same as your 45, this line is the perpendicular line for your measurement. So from here, from the intersection of two lines, measure your 5 millimeter distance, and then that's your guide to draw your final lines, or for this your 60 degrees line. Okay, so draw this way until you fill in all the boxes. All right, so that's how you do it. And then for the next box, it will be your 30 degrees. So same, you use this triangle as your 30 degrees. So you'll do it this way. So 30 degrees, and then draw a perpendicular line this way, and then the intersection will be your starting point for your measurement. So here you measure 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 until you complete all the boxes. Okay, so this is how you draw your 30 degrees line. Alright, so the last one, you have a 75 degrees. So in order to do that, you have to do a combination of your two triangles. So you have the 30, and then you have the 45. All right, so you can do a combination of these two. So in order, for your convenience, you can put a masking tape to join these two, so that it will be easy for you to turn your triangle according to the angle that you needed. Okay, so now I put the masking tape. All I need to do is establish the lines which I needed, and then the perpendicular line for my measurement. So you have to do it this way. Okay, so the 75 degrees will be, starting point is here, and then for your perpendicular, all you need to do is just turn your triangle this way. Okay, so perpendicular line, you can draw it from here, and then you can do your measurement from that intersection of your two lines. Okay, so 5 millimeter, 5 millimeter, 5, and then you also do your measurement here in order for you to fill in with lines. All right, so once you do that, you are ready to draw your 75 degrees line. Okay, so that's how you gonna do. Okay, make it full. And then the last part probably is your, either you do your title here first before you do your lines, or you do it as last part. So all you need to do, I indicated in your reference that the distance of your title, which is angled lines from your upper box, is 5 millimeter, and then the height of your lettering is 7.5. So just measure 5 here, and then the height of your lettering, which is 7.5. Okay, then draw your guideline, and then you write your title, which is angled lines. Okay, so that's it. Once you completed all the boxes and put the title, then complete also your personal details below, you're done. Okay, so that's it.